Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Dan Spawn here, bringing you 2021 Chain Zane. It is back. Yes, it is. The only difference is we're using cannon and barrier this time, and I'll explain the reason after. But we're gonna go into it. If you don't know the physics of it, so you throw your barrier down, and you get amp shots. All your shots become damped, and every shot through will with the distributor chain on every shot, so it becomes a mobbing machine. So give me a minute and I'll show you what I mean. Go into the skill tree and the equipment after. I'm just gonna go into mechanics right here. So as I said, you throw the barrier down, gives you amp shots, right? Redistributor chains every time being shot through. It makes it a mobbing machine. You want cryo with next to mags radiation. Don't have that yet, but I do have the opposite. This one drops with 10,000 base damage. This one drops with 8,000. So if you can get this one with next to mags radiation, that would be your best. Because I'll go into it after. But this is what it's basically like with the mobbing machine. Redistributor right now.
Did you see that?
You just change to every people. So like, by him, just watch. See how it's chaining to all those other people? See, that's what it makes it. So even with the 160% weapon boost, it's not the greatest at single target. So if you're gonna use something like the light show. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Alright, as you remember before, I said it used to be, Chain Zane used to be Sentinel and Barrier, and you would use Sentinel bonus 100% cryo damage. Now, we can just spam ASE, which means action skill ends, because every time we use our cannon, that counts as an action skill end, and it comes back very, very quickly, and we can use it again, so we just keep spamming action skill ends, right? And so you want that to be next to mags, like this. Rad damage, as I said, next to mags cryo, right? I do have a corrosive one with next to mags shock, but we really don't need shock damage. I'll explain that in a minute. So I'm really looking for the cryo next to mags radiation, as I said, because it drops. This has bonus damage of 10, or base damage of 10,000. That one has a base damage of 8,000. So the reason why we don't need shock damage is because we're using a Revolter. It's the best shield in the game right now. I tried to use other shields. Nothing comes close. Make sure you have it on action skill start. Activate any effects that trigger on shield break or fill. So what you do is every time you use your action skill, this will go off. And you'll get shock and rates for 15 seconds. 200% bonus shock damage. So their shield will be down instantly. I'm using the Seeing Dead, as I said. Like, it just procs on hit instead of kill. Amazing. I'll go into the tree right afterwards, but I got 36% splash damage, 32% weapon damage, 39% action skill damage. Pretty much a god roll. For shields, there's 4 really, really good choices. I felt my best rushes are with Icebreaker Victory Rush or the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge. I also had really, really good runs with the Hyperion Man, Hyperion Company Man from the Varkid boss. But I don't really get a good. I gotta get a better God roll on the bottom. See, I have shitty electrocute chance, a shitty corrosive damage, and incendiary damage. If we could change that to like cryo damage, gun damage, and fire rate or something, that'd be a lot better. So that's why I'm using the Victory Rush, because I'm getting the movement speed and the damage that I'm missing out on, and I'm getting mag size. So that's what I'm using that for. And I'm about to go to my skill tree. One more thing I completely forgot about the Revolter. It's 200% shock damage on our shots and chaining bullets. So that's completely a ball changer. Like I said, tried the Infernal Wish, tried other things, didn't work. So make sure you use this. Make sure you get that action skill anointment on the bottom. Might take a bunch of tries. That's okay. Like I said, I'm still working on that. Trying to get that to next 2 mags radiation. I'm chilling. But yeah, so make sure you revolt there's 200% shock damage on your shots and on the chaining bolts of the Redistributor. So it's a monster. Alright, so we'll go down the blue tree first. As you know, I have the Seeing Dead on, so violent speed, violent violence, and playing dirty are all kill skills. And so is salvation, right? So they're gonna all proc on Seeing Dead's chance, and death follows. Obviously, it makes them even stronger. So we'll go down 5 on speed, 5 on momentum, 5 on cool hand. You're gonna be reloading a lot. Also a kill skill. Salvation, Seeing Red. I put 2. I'm just trying out. I had swapped before. Good misfortune. Also a kill skill. And death follows close. I went down. Go down those after. Then the purple tree. Mana focus maxed. Head max. Commitment. Fugitive. Domino effect. Just could use extra fire rate and reload speed. Sheer will. Eraser when you know the damage. And hour man flint. So this is where your build can diverge. If you just want to play around with Zane and never die and just play and chill, go down the green build. Get the barrier, right? Never die. But I feel like playthroughs are a lot better with the red tree because I'm using Seeing Dead and Premunis and Donnybrook. Just help a lot. As you know, like Donnybrook's a kill skill, so that helps a lot. And got a little bit of borrowed time, so I just get to keep my barrier up forever. So that's why I got that build. Alright, so I'm here to show you how this is the Mobbing King. So like I said, make sure you have the next 2 mags on action skill end, ASE, right? I don't have it on this one, but I'll show you how it works. Right about here. So now I have extra 100% extra damage. Hit that again. And every time you do that, the next mag can always have rage. It's rad damage. Sure, this one has cryo. But you want a cryo one with rad damage. That's the best. Like, see? You want a cryo one like this with rad damage, but I don't have that yet. But I do have the opposite, so that's the backup. Easy money, right? Bang. Right? Easy. So I don't have the next 2 mags, like I said, on this yet, but I do have the barrier act with critical hit times with the icebreaker victory rush, right? So I'll show you what it's like. More enemies, the better. You always see how I keep reloading. See how I keep reloading? That's what you want. The next 2 mags. And you go like this. Okay, shut up, Torque. There we go. So you go like this, and then you reload, and then I would have the next 2 mags with rad. Alright, so we put on the company man. See, I don't have the thing I said, but on this one I got shock. So as long as you got 2 elements, you're basically chilling, right? So I put on the company man. We got fire rate, mag size, and damage. Wish it was crit damage, but it's all good. Let's see what it's like. Not bad at all.
Possible you picked the wrong battle. This is just for a crash.
Not bad. Definitely not bad at all. I do think if you can get a pearl of ineffable knowledge, it would be the greatest.